You were trapped by a meaningless duty that was never yours. A path already proven to end in utter defeat.
We crossed the vast cosmos and arrived at this foreign home. However, all our dreams and plans fell into ruin with that same king.
Someone very important commissioned us with the Zeroth Directive. Your awakening, as well as the mission and plan I mentioned, are a part of it.
So, who commissioned it?
You did. You might not remember this either, but you've always been the leader of Endfield Industries. You are the paragon and most important companion of every Endfielder.
I planted this oak to secure the continuation of life and civilization.
The seeds of justice and benevolence yielded nothing.
And I thought the Administrator, guardian of the Civilization Band, would be someone with ironclad resolution. To revive our civilization, you led Endfield and developed the proto-rig technology, as well as its ultimate evolution, the Protocol Automation Core. You're the only one who knows the entirety of the Zeroth Directive. You would lead us as a true hero. But most people fail to realize why you would always return to hibernation.
You carried the future of Terra and Talos too, yet no one cares about your sacrifice. But I witnessed your disappointment and despair. After so many years, so many awakenings, barely a few stayed true to you till the end.
The Endman is no longer the hero who saved us. Perhaps it is wrong to expect the Savior to appear twice.
You have my attention.
Endman?
Endman.
Endman?
Endman.
Administrator, this time, you are no longer alone. You may have forgotten these faces, but they will remember yours. Their smiles are proof of your existence. We shall wait for you. We shall fight with every power united till total deliverance of Talos 2. To end that unstoppable calamity, we must unite the past, present, and future of Talos 2.
Life is fair. I only performed the despicable theft of lives from those I held dear for the cruel torture of my own longevity. Oh, the final Lord I served. Come back to us.
find someone to blame. Funny how you don't know you're the mark, yeah. One by one, let your pain feel. One by one, overall. We will never point you near. One by one, over it all. Back up again. Back up again. Back up again. Back up again. How can the world be saved? They try to feed these things. How can the world be saved? They try to feed these things. We'll set the past on fire and rise from the ashes higher. Empire. We are
Arknights.
Come on, don't make it a secret. I heard Yesko in the streets just released a pretty neat weapon suite.
always believed that you will lead us upon the right path once more. Welcome back to Endfield Industries, Administrator.
Endman, how are... Oh, okay. Stick with the process. Here goes. Enfield Operator Chen Yu reporting for duty.
Antal of Op Z7 reporting for duty. I've studied Originium automation and occasionally help with modifying or repairing Originium devices. You may approach me for such tasks. And I have a question for you. What is the material of your mask? Carbon.
Op Z7 Skirmisher, Fluoride. Got anything to say? No? How about we just call it a day?
Captain Akikuri of Operation Team Z7 reporting in. The operations dossier, budget summary, and action plan are ready for review. Which would you like to read first?
Why do I have to...
I've barely been here a minute. Come on, we're way past the gifting phase. Wait a sec.
I brought you something.
I'm really sorry.
Here, boss. Got something nice for you. The shop got this 50% discount if you buy another. A great steal, right?
Hey, I got something new for you. Operator Zayden talked to the coach again.
Really sorry.
Come on, don't make it a secret. I heard Nesco.
It's just some minor gifts.
Why am I here? Came to visit some friends. Come on, we're way past the gifting phase. Wait a sec. What phase are we at in our friendship right now?
I'm really sorry.
The incident has been logged. Just be glad.
If there's a fight, I'm in.
Time to fight.
Wouldn't wanna be thousand this time. See, Lord of the Best!
Sterilize this area!
I'll teach you the hard way!
Your end awaits.
Sterilize this area!
Boss would be glad to hear this.
Time to fight.
Wouldn't wanna be thousand this time.
I'll teach you the hard way!
Show's over.
Command Sail 7, annihilation!
The blade is made!
Good work, everyone.
Verify and report personal status, team.
The boss would be glad to hear this.
Time to fight.
Wouldn't wanna be thousand this time. See, Lord of the Best!
Sterilize this area!
Your end awaits.
禁酒不吃，吃饭。
We made another step forward, Enfielders.
With me around, victory is a sure thing.
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
I'm with you.
No second chance.
To play, he's made!
Hit your distance! Commence AL7, annihilation!
You deserve the
Slammer!
Violence is never our objective. All their reasons within us.
Sterilize this area!
To play, he's made!
No second chance.
敬酒不吃吃饭。
We made another step forward.
The blood of the pack is boiling! To play, he's made!
Show's over.
You deserve the slammer!
Sterilize this area!
I'm really sorry.
Why do I have to do this again? Greetings, Administrator. I'm Estella. And please don't give me physically intensive assignments. Thank you.
I am Egert. Call sign is Arknight. I am not a trained weaver of words, but I wish you well. and may you flow like a rising river, Enfielders.
Catcher, Op Team Z7. My role is giving the team cover and logistics support. I specialize in defensive operations and I'm good with the blade. And I hope I'll be an effective addition to your team.
Oxy 7 Skirmisher, Fluoride. Got anything to say? No? How about we just call it a day?
Capello Wolfgard Lupino, Endfield Crisis Team. I represent the pack. Give me any merc job, and as long as our contract stands, I'll be your closing fax.
YSTF Task Leader Arcane, reporting to Endfield. Awaiting your orders, Commander.
Captain Akakuri of Operation Team Z7 reporting in. The operations dossier, budget summary, and action plan are ready for review. Which would you like to read first?
Catcher, Op Team Z7. My role is giving the team cover and logistics support. I specialize in defensive operations and I'm good with the blade. And I hope I'll be an effective addition to your team.
Why do I have to do this again? Greetings, Administrator. I'm Estella. And please don't give me physically intensive assignments. Thank you.
Catcher, Op Team Z7. My role is giving the team cover and logistics support. I specialize in defensive operations.
Be a failure. Move as a razor's edge. Combat records. I used to spend all night poring over after-action reviews. Thank you for the honor. I don't often get to be in situations like this as task leader, so it's kind of novel. Combat records. I used to spend all night poring over after-action reviews. Does this signal closer collaboration between Endfield and HAS? Maybe next time I could give you a tour of Yinglong HQ in Hongshan. Hone yourself to extreme perfection, and you can calmly prevail, no matter the situation. Combat records. I used to spend all night poring over after-action reviews. Commendations are appreciated, but I'd rather keep busy with more missions. Any missions will do. Idleness doesn't suit me. I want to be of more help to you. Combat records. I used to spend all night poring over after-action reviews. Hone yourself to extreme perfection, and you can calmly prevail, no matter the situation. Hone yourself to extreme perfection, and you can calmly prevail, no matter the situation. Hone yourself to extreme perfection, and you can calmly prevail, no matter the situation. Endfield really knows how to deliver quality. Endfield really knows how to deliver quality.
Originium will carve it. Enfield won't stop progressing. I have faith in you. Enfield won't stop progressing.
Be of Farian will. Move as a razor's edge. Yingmeng wins by momentum. The strongest weapon is the heart that wields it.
You're fighting me!
To give them a proper lesson.
Exemplary combat maneuver. In position. Get ready. Formation in place. Let's rumble. Here. Surrender. Now. Have another. Get crushed. Break. Outstanding performance. Formation in place. Meet your end here. Have another.
The boss will be glad to hear this.
Let us make sure this excellence continues.
Something lurks. Bring it on. You're fighting me.
Time to give them a proper lesson.
Information in place. Meet your end here. Here I command the ebb and flow.
Show's over.
We fought with both courage and prudence. Excellent work, everyone.
We have made further progress.
Good work, everyone.
Consider me a blade at your command. Point me. Be of varying will. Move as a razor's edge. Yinglong wins by momentum. The Sirenite Nexus is ready. The North Wuling exclusion gate is open. Once the forces are mustered, we can set off. I had Summit prepare a few things that might help. You can go talk to him now.
Edney, could you come here for a second?
I like the taste of this skewer. Gotta keep some on me.
Endfield has your back.
We Yinglong spent years charting this place and found some useful resources in the zone. Some natural minerals can actually exist as gases and exhibit rather unique properties and functions. Yinglong has a few tech for processing these mineral gases. Our task leader told me to sort and transfer them to you. For our North Wuling Exclusion Zone campaign, the tech will come in useful.
Endman, I'm en route to Yinglong Pass. How fares the mission? Did the proxy complete the ritual?
The Shiranite Nexus has been augmented. We're waiting for you.
Excellent. Be patient. We'll be there shortly. Everyone, our main force is now in place.
Yo, we meet again.
Endman!
Ha! The very large rift and the science station. Ah, I never knew I will ever come back.
Maybe this time, we'll really get to rebuild our home.
Every watchguard in Tianshi signed up. We had to limit the number of our volunteers. We drew lots to choose who'd stay behind and protect Wuling. Tianshi Ximo is still a little sad about his pull. So, we shall bring their blessings and hopes with us into the zone. We're finally heading back.
The Endfield crisis team and I shall lead the way.
How did you fall this far? Other she. Getting colder.
I remember this road, when it looked better than this.
We have arrived.
These ruins were once Wuling's.
No. Even now, they remain part of Wuling. It is the weeping wound in every Wulinger's heart. The missing half torn from our side.
Today, we shall retake that missing half of Wuling.
This position is too close to the very large rift. Some blight masses have changed a lot with time.
The blight miasma. The miasma covers almost the entirety of the zone. Even the Tianshi could not survive for long within it.
This is far more severe than what we saw at Yinglong Pass. We must figure out a way to overcome it.
This is why I'm here. Could you repeat the plan, Tianshi?
First, we'll need a sentry base. The Tianshi will raise our first Tianshi pillar there. Lady Si has cleared up the nearby miasma. The Yinglongs have verified a suitable location.
Follow me.
Since that incident 10 years ago, this is Wuling's largest operation in the zone.
Everyone looks really serious.
"10 years of waiting. I know the pain that can bring. Let's go and see how we can help, Endman. 10 years of waiting. I know the pain that can bring. "10 years of waiting. I know the pain that can bring. The Tianshi seem to be ready.
This is really impressive.
The first step to retaking our homes. Endman, the Tierschrepeller array has been deployed successfully. The drones are operating well. They can monitor the zone from a safe distance. Arcane and her Yinglong Special Task Force are scouting out the miasma. Hope things go well for them. Once the information report is done, we can officially verify our course of action. Right. Memories did bring me here, but not for the sake of sentimentality. Endman, do you remember that crying girl? This is a day that the girl looked forward to. Countless times she imagined it, just so she could wipe her tears and move onwards. But when the day finally comes, she must once again weigh the lives of the many on the scales.
You're doing good enough already. And I thought you promised we'd do this side by side.
I suppose I did.
Tianzhuang, data compilation is complete. We've got miasma and clusters of blight shades along the road. And the worst thing is, we've picked up rift reactions.
Rift. On countless occasions, the rifts blocked the Yinglongs, preventing them from getting deeper into the zone. However, things are now very different. Tell everyone that our operation starts here. Lethal blight miasma now blankets most of the North Wuling exclusion zone. The very large rift lies beyond that gorge. We need to cross it to achieve mission success. Arcane and the Yinglongs shall be our vanguards and sweep aside the obstacles of this operation.
The Endfield Crisis Team shall assist the Yinglongs. The Administrator and Arknight Nexus are the keys to this operation.
Yes. Based on the new data, we must take Tanjian Hull, Arknight Research Labs, and the Celestial Column. They're perfect positions for deploying our sentry base. There are miasma-emitting rifts along the way. You can use the Arknight Nexus to suppress them, and the Yinglong's facilities can help as well. Once the miasma dissipates, my Tianshi and I shall escort the Tianshi Pillar to the front line and deploy a new sentry base. Our final step is to create a path to the very large rift. A bridge shall be built at the Arknight Research Labs to overcome the final obstacle. I hereby name this Operation Homecoming. The path ahead may challenge us, but it is the path that leads us home. Together, we shall seal the very large rift so that every displaced Wulinger can rebuild their homes.
Home.
Let's go! We've been preparing for this very day!
Yeah, we have the best support ever!
And then, once again, I shall look to your guidance as you take the lead. Are you ready? Yes, our long sacrifice is finally at its end. Arcane must be feeling very emotional right now.
Has Arcane called us yet? She's moving really slow today.
You sound worried about her.
Not being able to help makes me feel bad.
The Tianshi will focus on building the sentry base. Until Arcane returns, they might appreciate your help.
Sounds like a great idea. Alrighty, let's see what we can do. Let's go and see who needs help.
Stay vigilant. This operation is no cakewalk. Emin? Oh, I suppose my boss sent you here? I don't know anyone who's more stressed out than she is. She never changes. Always thinking about others. Wish she could give herself a break. No worries. Nothing much going on here. My watchguards will keep the perimeter safe. Oh, and then, I think my boss might need your... Well, I guess you're already giving her a huge break by patrolling on her behalf. Just doing what I'm expected to. Boss feels a lot safer with you around. Things will get serious real soon. Chen, try to keep it together.
Always ready for action.
With Team Endfield on our side, the rift and the zone will be non-issue soon enough. All's good on my side. Feel free to check the other places, Emin.
A cry? What happened?
I'm so sorry, Supreme Chief. I didn't see your tail. It hurts like hell. Watch it, girl. We're barely there and you've messed up 10 times. The dark mask! What a coincidence. So, why are you here? Madwoman finds me here, she'll go crazy again. Anyway, heard that you were ending the very large rift for good. So I, the Supreme Chief of Chingwellstockhead, decided to help. Captivating, huh? Enough. I'm not here to help the Wulingers. 10 years ago, that blighted gash really wrecked us. Chingwellstockhead is not gonna let that slide. That stupid rift is why my stockade and Wuling City got into such a mess. So I, Chief Tang Tang, am gonna permakill this big stinger and return peace to the stockade.
Permakill? How do you permakill a rift?
Apologies. I tried explaining things to her, but Chief's idea of a rift might be a little different than the actual one. Chief also said, if Big Bro Ran Yi lived to see this day, he might...
Stop talking about me already. Anyway, I won't cause the Madwoman any trouble. You have my word. Hey! Why don't you talk to the hotbot boss over there? He looks troubled.
Got it. Thank you, Tang Tang.
Eh? Why thank me? It's what I do. Don't forget that I'm your Chief Dark Mask.
Say, do you think Mifu knew that Tang Tang...
She probably noticed, but chose not to say anything about it.
I don't get it. Anyway, let's see what Uncle Pan is worried about.
Look at your signboard and the countertop. I could hardly recognize it.
What is this place?
Oh, admin, you're here. A small eatery. Food was just okay, but their osmanthus brew was magical. The aroma took me in, and I got to meet Olsen. That was the start of a 10-year friendship.
Is Olsen...
Olsen spent his entire life running the eatery. I visited this place daily when I was young. A cask of coal and 2 appetizers were enough to brag and boast hours away. I used to tell everyone that I, Pan Yuan, would be the one to end the rift. People in the store would just laugh and ask if I was going to hack it to pieces with a cleaver. Only that Olsen didn't laugh. He even said that if I pull it off, he'd opened a special vintage to celebrate. He knew I had a thirst for coal. Well, I'm here. The 8-Ray and Co are here too. But Osen, you're really missing the show. And I made a promise to my old friend that with the seal the rift, this cask is the only thing I found in its place. The seal held pretty nicely. And I made a promise to my old friend that with the seal the rift, this cask is the only thing I found in its place. The seal held pretty nicely. I guess I was just blowing hot air. I don't deserve the call.
No one can seal the very large rift alone. But you should pay your debts to old Sen, since you owe him.
Very well said. Gotta settle the business myself. All this waiting made me a lazy bum. That's it. Yeah, the ugly rift. 10 blinded years. 10. Your old man Japan is gonna end you.
Isn't that Li Zhuyan and Li Feng?
Impossible.
But I can follow Captain Me around.
For anything zone-related, the Watchguards will follow the Yinglong's command.
What happened?
Nothing. I might have overstepped my boundaries. Can't blame Task Leader Arcane for that.
The boy wants to find his parents' belongings.
Say, you two actually know each other?
Wuling was short on resources back then. The only medical facility was an emergency clinic. The surviving children know each other pretty well.
That's why I'm asking. Everyone's contributing while I've been made to wait. I can't even get my parents...
It's It's all right. Once Jianshu Zhuang's plans are completed, you'll get to return to the zone.
Chen is right. For now, maybe it's best you stay at the sentry base and help out.
I understand, but... apologies. I got ahead of myself. I'll head back and help.
Do you still remember what this area used to be?
This area? Sorry. My memories are fuzzy.
I remember. There was a bun shop that children loved. Across from it was a courtyard where the grown-ups played mahjong. If you accidentally kicked a ball into the courtyard, they'd cuss you out till your ears rang. Visit them again the next day, and they'd give you a bag of sweets.
That does ring a bell.
You were the youngest, and the most terribly injured. I thought you'd never make it. But you did it, and you're living life to the fullest. Your achievements are no less than mine.
So, you and the Endmen will succeed, right?
And we do. Everyone who witnessed the tragedy. Will be allowed to return and find the things they had lost.
Yeah.
Arcane, while you weren't around, Jianshu Zhuang planned the operation.
I know. The Yinglongs have identified a path to enter the heart of the zone. Miasma concentration is way higher. The ruins are sinking, and the geography is hostile. We also have...
light shades?
Yes. As the very large rift becomes more active, light shade manifestations become increasingly abnormal.
So that's why you turned down Li Feng. You were worried that he might face blight shades of his parents.
He was too young. The disaster gave him only sorrow, instead of hate and denial. One cannot simply fight the blight or blight shades with blunt force or violence. You also need a powerful will. Furthermore, we're uncertain about how the zone may have changed.
Things we should keep in mind. Endman, I believe this calls for a more prudent approach.
We should press forward and be watchful of the surroundings.
Arkane! Your wounds still haven't healed.
I'm good.
Why do you insist on pushing yourself?
I said I'm all right. A short break is all I need.
Still waiting for something?
Consider... The battlefield shows no mercy for mistakes. All set and ready. Awaiting your command.
Leave it to me!
Still waiting for something?
Over here, Edmund!
Well, turns out I'm great at something other than martial arts. I just can't help but end up as your best operator. Oh, your flattery is making me blush already. Keep it coming, though. With practice comes enlightenment of the swordmancer's art. With practice comes enlightenment of the swordmancer's art. With practice comes enlightenment of the swordmancer's art. Wow, this is pretty sleek. But I can also use standard issue weaponry to unleash a healthy dose of whoop-ass.
Maybe a true master should wear lighter gear? Maybe a true master should wear lighter gear?
Tianxia pillar. How long has it been left here?
"8 years ago, Instructors Shore and Jewel were the first to arrive here. It was our first survey after the miasma settled. Surveyors after them treated the pillar as a marker and called it the boundary. It is the starting point of most missions and the final refuge for many Yinglongs. Every Yinglong knows that beyond this point lies a land that eats people alive. It has witnessed the life and death of numerous Yinglongs. And it shall see how it all ends. Send them on their way.
Now we'll need to deal with these obstacles.
Can't you just blast them apart with your weapons?
The local area feels structurally unsound. I advise against that.
So what now? Do we have to carry them off one piece at a time?
Arcane, have you reached the boundary?
Yes, a collapsed facility is blocking the road.
That is consistent with our visual intel. Yenning is arriving at your location. She'll handle the obstacles.
I finally caught up. Here, Fang Yi told me to give you these.
parts for the Aero Salvager. The plan is back on schedule.
Yeah, Fang Yi told me Supervisor Perlica requested these. They can be used if the ambient miasma makes drones inoperable.
And they came at a time of serious need.
So let's get this problem sorted out ASAP. Crossing the boundary is when the real battle begins.
People say that the essence shall reveal itself. Is there something I missed?
Crafting the Aero Salvager. Requires gas.
All set. So, craft the salvager with canisters and parts, right? Right on it.
The Salvager must be activated. This step is mandatory.
Time to move the obstacles aside.
We can now press forward. But can the Tianshu pillar fit through this trail?
Once the miasma dissipates, the main force can use machinery to clear a path.
Instructors, my dear seniors, this may be the last time. This will no longer be the final resting place of the Yinglongs.
If the boundary is the starting point of many missions, you must have been here many times.
Yes. After every mission, the list of names to remember only grows longer. My name should have been on it a long time ago.
Why are you thinking like that?
Since the day I was saved, I felt as though I never really left the zone.
You're like Li Feng, one of those...
I was the only one who survived the depths. One after another, many people carried me like a torch, till I was safely outside. They gave me their miasma protection device. When one fell, another took over. They trudged through the collapsing gorge, Tanjiang Hall, and finally arrived here. This isn't just the starting point of my survival. I've chosen it as my resting place. As for the other tasks, Tianshu Zhuang and her group...
Who's that?
What happened?
Nothing. There are residual blight shades. Summit will handle them. Endman. Like other blight phenomena, the miasma can also interfere with communications. I am the only one with actual field experience fighting the miasma. Should anything happen, my first order is to keep you safe. Hope you remember, as long as you and the Sirenite Nexus survive, there is hope for all of this.
Are you planning to handle this like how you did with Ardashir? At a resting place of your choosing?
To keep you safe. And when necessary.
I understand.
Good. The operation shall continue. Let's go.
I hear Originium singing.
Lead us in our next step forward, Administrator.
Hold your breath. Focus. And relax. Releasing tension properly improves body control.
Seal the gate? Wait, the Arknight Nexus.
All operators accounted for.
Light miasma in here? It feels grimier than what we had in Inglong Pass.
The alluvial energy entities might be Blight related. That's why the Arknight Nexus responded.
Pillar. The Yingwolves who came here left it here. Try using the Arknight Nexus to activate the Arknight within it. And ward off the miasma.
Deploying safe points in the thick of a Blight miasma. It must have been difficult.
It was. Pillar was responsible for this area.
What's this?
Endfield won't stop progressing.
Avoid that Inglong pillar. Did Senior Hillock?
She sent the deployment coordinates to Instructor Drew before she fell. It was 2 months after
What's this?
Strike and suppress!
This is the way. Use the Shiranite Nexus. If it works, it should clean up the nearby.
I think it's working. The miasma's dissipating.
Light shades, don't let them near the Shiranite Nexus. Formation in place. Meet your edge.
Take crystallize.
What's this?
How's that, Edmund? Did you see that displaces?
Impressive.
Formation in place. Strike and suppress!
Crystallize.
Show's over.
Here I command the airless flow!
Here's our chance! Once known, be dead.
Strike and suppress!
Yay!
Shatter the line!
Take this. Take your end.
Sterilize this area!
Administrator, Arcane, what is your status? Situation normal. Everyone is well. Good. The miasma is dissipating. The Tianshi convoy will arrive shortly. But Tanjian Hull is deeper in the zone. We're counting on you to secure that area.
Lee?
Stick to codenames during operations. What is it? Found something?
Nothing. I just thought you'd be a little more excited when they announced the start of Operation Homecoming.
Of course I'm excited. We've been waiting for this day long enough.
So you just kept it boxed up inside? Maybe you could rely on the Endman and me a bit more.
Save the camaraderie for later, when we actually survive this.
Hey, are you really alright?
Wuling Tianjian Hall is up there. Not too far away. Still remember the place?
Of course. They say Instructor Ju founded Tianjian Hall. Back when we were both disciples, we even made a bet about who would dive into the zone and reach this place first.
Then focus on the mission. If the Blight Shades were indeed info fragments left from an ether rupture. You should know what we'll be facing soon. As you command.
Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. And this is what Endfield is fighting for. This is
what is left of Tianjian Hall.
So this is where our ancestors first raised their swords.
And also where their swords were laid to rest.
This tree.
We meet again. The years have twisted this land. Yet, this withered tree remains, as though nothing's changed.
Tianjian Hall. It looks quite different from the one in Hongshan. Is this your school?
Not just me. An entire generation of Wulingers grew up here. The first cohort of the Yinglong Special Task Force of Wuling was mostly locals. Children of the scientific surveillance team. They once studied and learned to fight in these ruins. Ironically, this also became a key objective of the surveillance mission.
Ironically.
Mansion, Rot, Hillock, and others. They all became students of Tanjiang Hall under this tree. Some of them became Tianshu. Others joined the Yinglongs. They ran surveys and scouting missions just to get back to this tree. Hardly any of them completed the survey missions unscathed. Most of the children who grew up here also died here. Endman, Tanjian Hall is the final safe zone verified by YSTF. Beyond this point is a dangerous area that devoured the lives of numerous Yinglongs. We'd best be prepared. Chen, radio Tianshu Zhuang and have her stop the main group.
Ah. Okay. I got a connection.
Our priority is to eliminate all obstacles near Tanjiang Hall and ensure it becomes our next sentry base.
We're on top of that.
I'm back, everyone. I'm back, everyone. Something doesn't feel right here. Make ready. Is this how you want your farewells?
Arcane, they're just...
I know.
Like it's a fight! Take your ass!
Here's our chance!
Cannot fall here!
Take this! No second chance.
The Yinglong pillar.
Do not take this place again.
Arcane, calm yourself.
Meet your end here. Right. Crystallize! way of life itself.
You did the right thing. I don't understand. What did I do?
You have passed. From this day forth, you are one of the Yingling.
I'm sorry, Summit. I was out of it.
Why? Over a small thing like this? This isn't like you, task leader.
What is it?
Are you sure you can be a vanguard in this state?
It's my fault. I could have hurt Summit. There's no excuse for that.
No one's asking for an excuse. That doesn't matter. I just need you to remember what your duties are.
Go ahead. Tell me, what are my duties?
Try slowing down. We need a well-prepared and reliable task leader. We need you to be that.
You...
She's right, task leader. You are overstretched. Maintaining proper readiness is also part of the fight.
If this is everyone's consensus, I'll concede. Endman, thank you for just then. If I've caused you any trouble, that would have completely defeated my purpose.
My thanks too, admin. That hit could have landed me in the hospital for at least 2 weeks.
Hail Blightshade.
What?
Hail? Have we seen those kinds of blight shades before?
Ether activity spikes in the exclusion zone. Anything could happen.
This warrants a closer look. Endman, we should move. Comb the area. The issue with the Blight Shades must be resolved to secure the sentry base.